video cut off by accident. What I did here was I took this example and I was thinking, what happens when light, as was shown here, moves through a medium, such as a prism? And so I drew what light would perceive, and I just added this, the wave, just to help illustrate that this is light passing through this triangle. It's not necessarily important in this diagram, but we have light as I've shown here, and there's a prism. It's supposed to be two-dimensional. I added the line just to kind of help illustrate that it is a prism, not a 2D triangle. But this space is 2D. This wave is external. We've got 2D space. The light interacts with the prism, and then we have the electromagnetic spectrum. So it's almost as if the waves are a product of something other than, or rather, the waves are separate from the photon interaction. I don't know. It's almost hard to describe. But this is what I drew. I wrote light does not know that it is waving, because if light starts and then finishes its journey in like a blip of time or whatever, no time, no space, no time, no space. So if it starts and finishes in an instant, then it wouldn't even know it has, like, naturally, it wouldn't know it has a wave, that it is waving. It just exists and doesn't. And then I drew this little picture to sort of illustrate what 3D space would feel like thinking about light, the way it moves through time and space. And in my opinion, I feel as though time is space. And this is why space is expanding. It's because time is expanding. I can't hold my phone. My hand is too shaky. Okay. I don't know. But I feel that they are not two separate things happening. It is not just time and space, and it isn't space-time. But it's literally that they're the same thing. They're the same. In other words, space-time isn't just time and space combined. Now we think of space-time. We have space and time. It should be thought more of as they are the same thing. We're just describing different aspects of how they behave. It is the same thing. In other words, that's my conclusion. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. Is that it isn't just space and time combined. Now we have space-time because there's dimensions and all these other things. It's a lot simpler than that. Space is time. Time is space. The fact anything exists inside of a space is proof that there's time. Otherwise, it's just 2D nothingness and nothing can happen. Light proves that. I hope that makes sense, but that's my opinion, is that space and time are the same thing. Or not. I know people like to think of space as being space, time as being time, and there's like, oh, there's a time dimension and there's a space dimension. I think it's the same thing. We're just describing different parts of it. So, in other words, instead of thinking about it as space time, we should probably just call it the universe, or space, or existence, perhaps. I'm not sure, but yep. Anyway, see you.